Right then, what's up guys? So JJ Richards, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I would get the camera out and just do a bit of a video just to reflect on the competition, which was actually now, it's about 10 days ago now since we got off stage at the PCA UK Open. So I thought I would crack the camera out and just kind of reflect on the show, my thoughts, what I thought about the placing, and then also a bit of an announcement to make about the next step. So overall, I've had the photos back from the show. I've had a good opportunity to look at it. I've had a good opportunity to look at the comparison photos, and I must say, although I was disappointed with the placing of coming fourth because I wanted to get in the top three, I cannot knock the package that we brought to the stage. Like, I was very, very happy with the look that I brought, and usually I never really kind of look at what other people look like on the pictures. I never really get too involved in whether or not the judging was right, where I placed, but kind of when I got off stage and somebody messaged me and said, I actually had you placing higher than fourth, and I thought, oh really? It was a bit of a surprise to me because when you're backstage and you're looking at everybody, I thought that everybody looked absolutely phenomenal. And because you don't really see the pictures, you don't really know what you look like, because backstage you only have like one tiny mirror, the lighting's not great behind there, so you're kind of looking at everyone else thinking how amazing they look, but you don't really know what you look like yourself. And until people are posing and they're on stage, you don't really know what everyone actually looks like. So I always trust the judges and I never really complain too much. But you know, when he said that, it kind of got me thinking, you know, that's quite interesting, because you know, he has no reason to say that, he has no loyalty to me. So I actually look at some of the pictures and I was like, the guy that won, hands down, he was phenomenal. A young 19-year-old lad, kid is going far, he was outstanding, cannot argue with that. The lad in second place, again, from the front, he was absolutely fantastic. From the pictures, I think I did take him from the back. Condition were probably on par, but he was a bit shorter than me, had quite a nice pleasing physique, so I have no issues with him beating me. But the chap in third place, I actually looked and I was like, actually, how did he beat me? I thought my physique was better looking than his. I thought I was more classic. He may have been a touch sharper, maybe that's what gave him the edge, but I actually reached out to one of the judges that I knew and I just said, you know, just for me moving forward, you know, what is it that I need to work on to improve and nail that top three? And he actually messaged me back and he was absolutely astonished by the changes that I made from last year to this year, as was I. I was so happy with what we've done in the last year. And he actually said that he placed me third, which is great to hear from a judge, but also like when you're working towards a goal, I must have been this close. It does slightly kind of, it gets you a little bit when you're as competitive as me, but like to know I'm that close to getting my goal is a nice feeling. So one of the judges, he didn't just say he had been third, he had been a solid third. So that's positive. So, you know, obviously I don't know why, you know, the other judges placed him higher than me, but that is bodybuilding. It's an opinionated sport. Everyone has their preferences, and you know, I think he might have been a touch sharper, and maybe that's what they preferred rather than the overall pleasing look. But anyway, I've had all the pictures back now. Absolutely chuffed to bits with the improvements I've made in the last year. And then, with that said, you know, we're a week and a half out from the show now, and as soon as I got off stage, I had a little bit of what I fancied, and then I actually had a photo shoot booked on Monday, so I couldn't go too crazy on the food. So it come to Monday night after my photo shoot, I had one cheat meal, so we had burger and fries. Woke up on Tuesday morning and I said to Lucy, my wife, I was like, holy crap, look at my legs. It was ridiculous, like veins everywhere, full, dry, like it was a good look. So I pretty much decided as soon as I got off stage that I was gonna compete again. Like I said, I always do this after a show. I can never just do one. I always hate that element of coming out of a prep. So I saw this show and I was like, you know, if I don't get the placing I want, at the PCA show, I'm gonna do this. So I'm literally 10 days out from the Barbarian Classic, which is an independent show. Again, it's in Birmingham. So literally since we woke up on Tuesday, I have been back on prep ever since. So I'm definitely a little bit tighter, a little bit lighter in body weight as well. I'm super flat at the moment because we've been pushing it really hard just to get that extra little bit of condition. But 10 days out now, feeling positive about going into this show. I'm determined I'm gonna crack the top 3, but I'm going in it with the mindset I want to win. I've actually, because this is an independent show, you can do crossovers. So I've actually entered the tall bodybuilding class and the tall classic physique as well. And I'm actually glad that I'm able to compete in the tall class, because when I was looking at the comparisons of the PCA show, I was so much taller than everybody else. I must have literally just missed out on that, on the height difference to jump into the class above me, which I would have done a lot better in, because I was competing against a lot of people short. So it's good for me that I'm competing in the taller class. So I'm excited. I'm so drained at the moment, it is ridiculous. I'm ready for it to be over with now. I'm excited to get these next 10 days done, get on stage one more time, and then that is going to be it for the rest of the year. So I thought I'd give you a quick update. Obviously I'll continue this video with a little bit more vlogging to give you guys a bit of an update where we're at with prep, but it's all good, it's exciting. I'm so motivated to get back on that stage again, and I think, you know, just to do one more peak with Harry, because it was the first time we peaked, we kept things very safe. I think we're going to try something a little bit different, which obviously I'll show you guys because I'll be vlogging as always. And I think we can bring something a little bit sharper, a little bit tighter, and a little bit fuller, which I think is going to just give me that little edge, and hopefully we're going to get that W. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, guys. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, why not? Jesus Christ, come on, subscribe to my YouTube channel and enjoy the rest of this video. Right then, so as we are 10 days out, it is a monumental part of prep, because 10 days out always means one important thing: the final quad workout. So this is only the second leg workout I've done since getting off stage, so this will be the final time I train legs now, because I like to let them rest, recover, ready to hit the stage so they look nice and fresh, nice and recovered, and nice and dry. So today's also a very special day, because it's actually mine and Lucy's 5-year wedding anniversary. So to treat her, here she is, I'm letting her train legs with me today for our anniversary gift. Aren't I nice? I actually have probably lost count on how many celebrations I have spoiled or not being able to do because of dieting, but because she loves me so much, she puts up with it. Right, so we're gonna train legs. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna take everything out of me, because I am absolutely drained. This is probably the worst I've ever felt in any prep in the last 10 years. So I'm just gonna get on with it, hit quads for the last time. I'm not gonna go crazy on the weight, we're just gonna try and see what we can do, but let's get it done, and then I just wanna go to bed after this. Right, so we are now on Thursday morning, so literally now just 9 days out from the competition, and the time is 9:30. So today I've tried to do something a little bit different. So I've got a day off work, so what I did is I tried to stay in bed for as long as possible, just so I could try and have my first meal as late as possible. So then the meals are kind of condensed a little bit closer, which kind of helps with hunger because you're eating a little bit more frequently. Because I find that normally when I'm at work, I'm eating meal one by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then come 7 o'clock in the evening, I've eaten all my meals. I'm just sat in bed for a few hours, starving hungry. So I've literally just got back in from cardio now, and after yesterday's leg session, I'll tell you what, it literally felt like I was dragging a tractor around on my back for an hour. Like, in my head I was moving fast, but the reality was my legs were just pulling me back. It was hard work. Like I sent my check-in pictures to the coach this morning before cardio. We're just going to keep pushing, keep things the same. He wants pictures again tomorrow. Whenever you send those check-in pictures, especially, you know, I'm super flat at the moment, but I'm very, very lean. There's just something in the back of your head that's saying, please just give me some more food, just let me fill out a little bit. But it's always a little bit disappointing, but you know, when you got to keep pushing on. But I know that right now is the worst. You know, you're gonna see me right now. This is the worst I've ever felt. But in my head, I know the worse you feel, the better you look. So that's kind of just getting me going now. And it's only 9 more days to push on, and then that's it for this year for sure, for competing. So I'm sure after the year I've had, 9 more days of just grizzling it out, ain't gonna be too bad. So meal number 1, this is like the best and worst meal of the day because it's just so goddamn nice. So I've got 75 grams of porridge oats in there, and you can see I cook and cook and cook the oats, so literally they expand as big as they can get. There's 50 grams of whey protein in there, and then there's 75 grams of frozen blueberries. I just leave them in there for a bit to defrost. And this is just like the best meal ever. It's just like pudding for me, but whenever I finish it, it's a sad time because I know I've got to wait a whole 24 hours before I can enjoy it again. So I've got a little spoon out, go sit in bed, relax a little bit, eat this. I've got a little bit of work to do, but we're just gonna be chilling out for the rest of the day. Right then, so time now is about 4 o'clock. So just been trying to keep myself a little bit busy today. So we've been out in the garden just trying to tidy up, do a little bit of gardening, nothing too crazy, but just try to keep moving, try and keep active, try and keep, you know, the calories burning throughout the day, because it's very easy when you just feel so lethargic to sit down and do nothing all day, but you find that you're just clock watching for the next meal, you're getting agitated. So it doesn't matter how tired you are, just keep moving, try and keep busy, because just keeps this intact a little bit, otherwise you go insane. So just about to eat another meal, so this is kind of going to be my pre-workout meal. I'm going to train in about an hour. So what I've got is, there's like 200 grams of baked potato there, 200 grams of white fish, and then just some veggies. Like I always talk about like food fillers when it comes to dieting for anybody. So courgettes are always a go-to for me, because literally per 100 grams there's like 1.8 grams of carbs in there. There's some onions, shallots, some garlic, just a little bit of broccoli in there. It just packs the meal out a little bit, kind of tricks your mind into thinking you're actually eating more than you are without putting too many extra calories in. Something I'd never do in the off season, but you know, when you're this deep into prep, just any little extra food helps. So I'm gonna get this in now, taking some pre-workout in about half an hour, go and hit up some shoulders, and then could do some meal prep after that. 2 more meals to get in, and then that is pretty much 9 days out, done and dusted, nearly into that kind of final week, which is always a good week to go into. But I'm ready for this prep to be done now. Like after this show, trust me, you're gonna see me go in on some calories. As we know, sensible approach. After this, you know, I don't care about getting a little bit fluffy. Got a bit of time off between the next show, so I'm gonna go in on some calories, because I'm done with this dieting crap. I've been doing it all year. It's been a long year, but just got 8 more days to really push it and get that win this time. So gonna end the vlog there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, keep supporting this channel, keep supporting my journey throughout this crazy bodybuilding lifestyle that I choose to live. and you've got any questions, drop them down below. Until next time, peace.